Well, we've got reaction tonight from key stakeholders of the Bahamian economy following the recent downgrade by international credit rating agency Moody's Investors Service from Baa2 to Baa3, just one notch above junk status. Our Janina Ferguson reports on how the Bahamas has been spared from this financial pitfall and the steps needed to shore up the Bahamian economy.
Relief expressed by State Minister for Finance Michael Halkitis following Moody's downgrade of the country's credit rating. Halkitis said it could have been much worse, as Moody's initially considered putting the country at junk status. But the single-notch downgrade with a stable outlook allows the Bahamas to maintain its investment grade, which the State Minister says is significant.
You never want to see a downgrade, but they have a formula. And what happens is we are grouped within our rating cohort, as they call it. We are grouped amongst other countries. And part of what they do is they compare our numbers in terms of employment, economic growth, debt levels to those countries. And whenever, for any one of those statistics, you tend to fall outside of the range, they have to make an adjustment. So a little disappointed.
There is concern, however, from the business community. CEO and president of the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce and Employers Confederation, Ederson Sumner, cautioned that the downgrade is too close for comfort.
All right, we're not going to kid ourselves, right? So we've got a lot of work to do. I have made a statement previously that I believe we've hit the bottom of where we were going to go. And I'm hoping that that statement holds true and that this bottom does not fall out. But it requires now there to be a concerted effort between the government of the Bahamas, the private sector of the Bahamas, civil society, and everyone else to pull together to find ways to mend the economy and to continue to grow the economy. The issue is Bahamar.
Now, both men agree, though, that the impact of Bahamar and the latest developments to jumpstart the project will be key in the next review by Moody's.
Is that the country is bigger than Bahamar, and that we should never have placed so much emphasis on Bahamar when it came to dealing with credit ratings, and that is what caused the downgrade. Now that we've had these positive announcements made by the government, we're hopeful that the credit rating agencies will see some positive light coming out of that, and that they're prepared to reevaluate and reassess the credit ratings of the country.
Yes, when you have a big development, you run the risk of when something goes wrong, the impact of that being magnified, whereas if you had many small developments which, when you add them together, would have the similar impact in terms of employment and contribution to GDP. If one of those were to fail, then the impact would be less. But, that's, again, that's hindsight. There are a lot of lessons that will be learned. And I'm just happy, and I'm sure the Bahamian people are happy that there's light at the end of this tunnel.
Now, with the Bahamar property set to open next year and other developments taking place around the country, Halkitis said it should put the country's economy on better footing. Janina Ferguson, ZNS Network News.